and welcome to episode number 33 of No Whining. Lucky 33. We are going to kick this episode off with this. A 2023 Poggio Anima Uriel Grillo Sicilia. This is around a $20 bottle of wine. The grape variety on it, of course, is Grillo, which is the love child of the grapes Muscat and Catarratto. The region is Terre Siciliane, which is the island of Sicily. Now, this is a DOC classified wine, and I have some information for you from the tech sheet, which says, Uriel, the archangel of repentance. Uriel played a very important role in the ancient texts as the rescuer of Jesus' cousin John the Baptist from the massacre of the innocents ordered by King Herod. The translation of Uriel is God of Light. Uriel was the angel who checked each of the doors during the Passover in order to ensure safety for God's people. It is the most important white grape on Sicily and therefore the principal light. It goes on to say the vineyard for this wine is located in western Sicily in the Salemi area about 25 miles from Marsala. It is planted around a third of a mile above sea level and is east facing on sandy and clay rich soil. Vines are VSP trained with geo pruning. After destemming and macerating for a few hours, the grapes were subject to a soft wholeberry pressing before a gentle fining. Fermentation took place in temperature-controlled stainless steel tanks, and they aged 20 days on the lees. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into wine number one. This wine is a clear, medium lemon or yellow color with, I would say, medium viscosity showing on the sides of the glass. Let's take it to the schnoz. This wine is clean. I would say it's got medium plus intensity aromas. There's some really nice citrus in here, like lemon, a little bit of lime, maybe a little bit of grapefruit as well. Yeah, getting some stone fruit in here as well, like pear, peach, some apricot. On the herbal side, picking up a little bit of thyme. On the mineral side, getting some like stone, like wet stone notes alongside maybe a little bit of brine, some salinity. Yeah, and just a touch of biscuit and oregano. Also on the floral side, getting just a little bit of jasmine. All right, that's it for the schnoz. Time to take it to the jaws. This wine is dry with a medium, maybe a medium plus body on it. Alcohol feels like it's medium, just very moderate in that regard. Same thing with the acidity. And then I'm picking up these like medium plus intensity flavors that correspond with what we talked about on the nose. This is a youthful wine. The finish on it is nice. It's pleasant. It is long. It's not extremely long. I would say medium plus. And so this wine, I'm really, really liking it. Like this is very satisfying. I'm surprised because again, this was only like $20, right? But this is a very, very good wine. It is not something to me that if you age it longer, it's going to get a whole lot better. I actually think this is ripe for drinking right now. It is perfect. And I am loving our first wine of episode number 33. Let's go to our second wine of the day. This is a 2019 Markovitis Xinomavro. This is around a $25 bottle of wine. The variety on this, of course, is Xinomavro, which is sometimes likened to Nebbiolo, right? With its typical flavor profile of spiced red fruit, along with being a high acid and high tannin grape variety. Some information from the tech sheet. The Markovitis vineyards are in the mountainous area of Nausa in northeast Greece. Now, this is in the region of Macedonia, and Greece as a whole, you guys, is like a very, very hot region for grape growing in general. And there's over 200 native grape varieties that have evolved within this particular climatic area and climatic zone to produce some really, really special wines. Tech sheet goes on to say, while this area is technically a Mediterranean climate, the area experiences some continental influences, such as cool nights and warm to hot days, which aids the high acid retention in grapes that already tend to have high acidity. They work with 14 hectares of east-facing vines planted on clay soils with portions of granite and limestone. The vineyard is 250 meters above sea level and certified organic since 1992. The grapes are handpicked and carefully destemmed. The juice is then gently processed through a gravity-fed system to avoid overhandling. Primary and malolactic fermentation take place in stainless steel. The wine is then aged in tank for 12 months before being transferred to barrels for 24 months. This imparts very little wood effect, allowing the fruit to speak for itself. The result is incredibly elegant and aromatic wines that keep fresh and vibrant for years to come. Okay, let's get into our second wine of the day. This wine is a clear medium garnet color, it's showing some aging on it, right? Like this is a 2019, so that would make sense. I'm gonna call that medium plus viscosity on the glass. Let's give it to the schnoz. This wine is clean on the nose, medium plus intensity of aromas, starting out with like ripe red cherry. Okay, and then I'm picking up some fruit development here with like dried strawberry, raspberry, a little bit of plum. This is really interesting on the nose. I get it like tarragon, red pepper, a little bit of anise. Getting some tea leaf from this, a little bit of leather, a little bit of tobacco. So this definitely is showing, you know, again, it's a developing wine, some of those aging characteristics. This is really, really nice, complex on the nose. Let's try it on the jaws. Really nice, dry wine, like medium plus in terms of the body. The alcohol is pretty ripping on this, like it's up there for sure. High acidity too. Very, very mouth-watering, high levels of tannins, and then getting these medium plus intensity flavors coming off of this. And man, that finish, this is just sticking around for quite a while. So it's, again, not an incredibly long finish. I think similar to the last wine we tried, this is probably a medium plus in terms of that. This is a very, very good wine. Wow, I think like, all things being equal, I would choose to maybe age this for like 3 to 5 more years to have some of those more savory characteristics come through and just kind of be in like sort of the perfect balance with the fruit. But again, that's a preference thing. It depends on your palate. Some people, you put another 3 to 5 years aging on this and they would feel like it was past their best because they like more that fruit forward profile. But I think we could allow to let this age and just kind of like hang out a little bit, and it would actually grow more intricate, more refined, that there would be even, this has incredible integration of flavors, but I think that over time it would even get more so. So that would be my vote on this. But let's bring both of these in and pick ourselves a winner, which is going to be exceptionally difficult to do. All right, I'm gonna taste them both one more time. What I'm gonna do, because these are both amazing and very much to me, like I enjoy them on equal footing with one another. So in order to find a tiebreaker, what I'm gonna do is go with the wine that I think is more perfect to drink in this particular moment, which would be this wine from Sicily. This wine from Greece is absolutely amazing, but if I have to find a tiebreaker, I would say that like this is going to be even better a few years from now. So in a sense, this one actually has more potential because it's on an even footing now. But I think this Grillo is more in its prime. So that is the wine that I'm going to pick. Make sure that you check out the video links that I put in the description. Again, some videos giving you an overview of the region that these wines are coming from to really bring everything to life and bring everything together for you. So check those out. I curated some great short videos from you. I think you're going to find informative and really going to tie all the pieces into a nice little bow of conclusion for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you back here in episode 34.